On behalf of the Ministry of the Education and Sports of Albanian government, it is an honor and privilege to me to address this conference dedicated to education for sustainable development. Today, more than ever, we are conscious that sustainable development cannot be achieved solely by achievements in technology, either by finance or policy instruments. It requires a comprehensive approach that starts with a change of mindset that can result in a change of our behavior towards environment and natural resources. Education for sustainable development, it shall develop and strengthen the capacities of individuals that can make choices that benefit the sustainability of our world. Such education needs to promote the change of the point of view on how people aim to live in a better and more secured world, in a healthier and wealthier manner that can improve the way we live and the quality of our life. In Albania, we are fully aware that we need to be engaged for a long term in order to achieve high levels of consciousness for sustainable living. We are also aware that it can be established thanks to the education as one of the key instruments to address today's global challenges. We believe that education for sustainable development is vital and necessary for every country. In Albania, the education on sustainable development and environment are part of the curricula and extracurricular activities that make up the framework. Our new approach to the curriculum, based on gaining competencies, represents a significant shift from the traditional curricula. It's aligned with the curricula of European countries and requires profound changes that affect the whole education system, from documentation, the training systems, human resources, to physical infrastructure of educational institutions. Our children today need to improve their attitudes and knowledges towards discovering the challenges of sustainable development from different points of view, starting from the impact of human activity to the environment, to issues related to population development, hunger and poverty, renewable resources of energy and how to save it, and that business and technological development means the principle of sustainable development. And the newly integrated sciences curriculum, the environment and its activities is highly regarded. In this form, the subject of the environment teaching will not be left to the will of teacher, but becomes part of the curriculum requirements. This also requires that alongside the text for students, teachers and schools will be supported by information and didactic packages on education for environment, such as the Green Pack. Moreover, these interactive packages make students further interested on the subject by putting them at the center of the activities. We are giving to all schools the freedom to develop the environmental education within the context of each classroom or school. Since many years now in our lower secondary education, the Green Pack, a product of the Regional Environmental Center, serves not only as a resource material at school, but also as a model for curriculum development. In our opinion, the inclusion of education for sustainable development in our pre-university education system, it serves to secure vertical coherence of environmental activities through the education system of Albania. Today, it is widely accepted that traditional model of education is no longer educated, because society needs from young people to be able to interact actively and use in practice the knowledge and insights gained from education. Therefore, the construction and use of new knowledge and competencies for life and work at every level of the education system constitutes a key challenge of our curricular reform and its targets. We are facing this challenge by developing new policies that harmonize the development of new curricula with the reformation of the university schools of education. Finally, education, apart from being a basic human right, it's a prerequisite for achieving sustainable development and a key tool of good governance. It is because of these reasons that today, more than ever, we are aware that education for sustainable development, it is a global and joint effort that helps us to achieve our vision for a modern Albania. Thank you.